Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome all to the annual July 4th parade, sponsored by the Peekskill Volunteer Fire Department. I'm your announcer, Hank Herblicher. The chairperson of today's parade is again Sue Sheridan. This is her 13th year as the chairperson. There'll be fireworks tonight at Riverfront Green, sponsored by the fire department, starting around 9:30. Got that way. Leading today's parade is a motorcycle escort Peekskill Police Department. That's followed by an old police car driven by Frankie Godere and owned by Frankie Godere. Got the Spirit of 76. That's followed by Grand Marshal, Deputy Chief Lenny Varela Jr. He joined the fire department in 1976. Served all line officers, trustee, company president, he was the chairman of the 4th of July parade, and chief of the Peekskill Volunteer Fire Department, 2010 to 2012. Chief Lenny Varela, Jr. Local political people from the city of Peekskill, led by Mary Foster, members of the council. Your new police chief, Eric Johansson, and also county legislator, John Testo. And I see Sandy Gallup is also with us.
Captain Borgia. And Captain Borgia. Legislator Borgia.
Oh, Kathy Borgia. Clear the road, John. Thanks, Chief. The Port Authority, Police Department Honor Guard, followed by the Port Authority Pipes and Drums. These guys travel up every year from the city of New York. Port Authority Police Vehicle. Your Peekskill Volunteer Fire Department, led by Chief Bob Fiorio, First Assistant Chief Vinnie Malestina. Second Assistant Chief John Rose. Your Deputy Chief Bob Bodie, John Esposito, Jim Howard, John Pappas. Your Fire Department Surgeon, Dr. John McGurty, Department Chaplain, Father Vern, followed by Captain Mike Sniffen and Ben C., Lieutenant Keneal Burbick, Joe Bugano Jr., John O'Teese, and the rank and file from the Peekskill Volunteer Fire Department, consisting of Columbian Engine, Portland Hook and Ladder, Washington Engine, Columbian Hose, Centennial Hose, and the Peekskill Fire Patrol. Your old-time members from the Peekskill Volunteer Fire Department. Your Chief's vehicles from the City of Peekskill. One for each chief. Your apparatus from the City of Peekskill. Engine 131, which is Columbian Engine, the oldest company in the City of Peekskill. Columbian Hose. Next apparatus is Engine 130, Centennial Hose Company. Tower Ladder 4-5, Portland Hook and Ladder Company. This is Rescue 134, the Peekskill Fire Patrol. They do all of your EMS calls in the City of Peekskill, all of your emergency work, all of your extrication work. That's the apparatus that responds. You see them many times with the ambulance corps. The Peekskill Volunteer Ambulance Corps with Captain Chris Conklin with their vehicles. This outfit answers all your emergency calls for medical aid in the City of Peekskill. First vehicle is their car that usually the captain drives. These are the ambulances that they own. Remember, they're all volunteers. You'll see a lot of volunteers in the parade today. They're all looking for volunteers. They save you thousands of dollars on your taxes each year by being volunteers and dedicated to their local communities, whether it's Peekskill, Mahigan, Buchanan, Verplank, Montrose. And all the surrounding area is all volunteers answering your call. This is your Office of Emergency Management in the city. This is their mobile command center. Any major incident in the City of Peekskill, they respond to. This is an old vehicle that is owned by Al Fisher, a member of Columbian Hose, Peekskill Fire Department. The Young Colonials. They've been with us over 20 years, marching in our annual fort. They're followed by the Elks Club, 744, Peekskill, Exalted Rulers, Ray Matheson. They know how to stay out of the sun.
Another volunteer group, the Elks.
Got a car of older members of the Elks Club. The next group is from the Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber of Commerce. Executive Director Debbie Malone. These are local businesses in town, around the local area. These are all people from the Chamber of Commerce. They're followed by the Lincoln Society, led by President Tony Seidman. Don't forget, we now have the Lincoln Depot down on the North Water Street. Every year these people, for Lincoln's birthday, put on the big extravaganza down there and also have a dinner. Approaching the viewing stand, we have the Terrytown Vets Drum and Bugle Corps. They just were in Lake George for the Hudson Valley Convention, and Color Guard won Best Color Guard. Led by Drum Major Jimmy Kovacs. They're followed by the Verplank Fire Department, led by Chief Holly Haight. And with the ex-chiefs, you have Jim Burns. He's president of FASB, and next to him is Paul O'Brien. He is second vice president of Hudson Valley. They're followed by Buchanan Engine Company with Chief Mario Salanto with their junior firefighters. This is your Chief Scott from Verplank. This is an antique apparatus that actually was in service in Verplank. They found it up in the woods, brought it back, reconditioned it. We have Power Ladder 46. This apparatus does respond to Peekskill many times. They're one of our mutual aid companies. And their fire department also runs the ambulance service for Verplank. And this is their ambulance, 83B1. This is Local 21, Pipes and Drums. We're followed by Continental Village Fire Department, Chief Bill Rim. Chris Rim, sorry. Continental Village's Chief's car. This is their rescue vehicle, rush vehicle. It's actually a mini attack. This is their Class A pumper. They're one of the districts that do not have a lot of water. So they depend on tankers from other areas to come in and help them when they fight a fire. Got some vehicles from the Montrose Fire Department. Chief's vehicles. This is Engine 121 from Montrose Fire Department. Another Class A pumper. Followed by the Buchanan Chief's car. This is Rescue 26 from the Buchanan Fire Department. That's followed by a bus that is actually in the fire department. It's used mainly for rehab for firefighters when they're on a cold night or on a hot night. We also use, if there's a mass evacuation, we allow people to get into the bus to stay warm if it's in the winter. Representation from the Rotary Club from Cortland Manor.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th.
While I have a couple of seconds, I'd like to announce today's parade and fireworks are paid for by you, the general public, by donating to the Fill the Booth campaign. Right after this parade, starting probably in another week, you'll start seeing them out with the booths again. They have to collect over $25,000 between the parade and fireworks. And it's all done by the generosity of you people, the general public. And the fire department would like to thank you for your donations in the past and hope you continue to give them donations so they can keep hosting this parade and fireworks. Without your support, we won't be able to put these things on. This is people from the Cortland Manor Rotary. The next contingency is from the City of Peekskill Democratic Committee. Your Democratic Committee, City of Peekskill. You have the Peekskill Trolley Company, Stella the Trolley.
For the trolley, Congresswoman Lowy in there.
That Congress Lowy. The Peekskill Trolley, privately owned. Contingency from the Peekskill Apollo Little League. President Chris Henslick. Their 50th year. Many people don't know, but Ray LaPola was the sports editor for the Evening Star for many years. He supported all the children in the city of Peekskill. A little plug for readers. Ice custard. This is Fiesta Italiano from Peekskill. It's Miss Fiesta Angie Mangelli. the Dixie Dandies. Been in our parade many years. Followed by a group from the American Legion Post 274, Commander John Donahue. Riding in cars today is Fernando Lapointe, David Ledbetter, and Frank Cernice, all from different wars, but they're all war vets. These are the people that make days like this possible for us. And we still have people overseas fighting for our freedoms.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Old military jeeps from Donald Dempsey. Your Cub Scout pack, 127 from Peekskill. Also Boy Scouts. And a group from the Peekskill Republican Committee.
Shake hands. What up, Mike? Welcome, Team Catalina. I gotta say hello to my friends. Hello, Mary Foster. Hello, Tessa. Hello, family. We still love each other. I hope so. Welcome to Team Catalina. We're on the scene, making it better. As we shake hands and make friends, trying to get the best of the best.
This is from Cinco de Mayo. From Mrs. Cinco de Mayo, Ariana Morley, and Little Miss Cinco de Mayo, Shay Nicolaisen. Group from the Garrison Volunteer Fire Department. Thanks for your time. coming today. The chief's vehicle from Garrison. This is another department that doesn't have a lot of water. Carry more on their apparatus. Again, another Class A pumper. By Class A pumper, I mean it's carrying a hose. It does the pumping of the water. Followed by their rescue truck from Garrison. The Hudson Highlands Pipe and Drums. Hudson Highland Pipes and Drums, followed by the Mohegan Collier Department, Chief Adam Serrano. Looking good today, guys. Even have their future firefighters with them. You have your chief's vehicles from Mohegan. They're one of the busiest departments in all of northern Westchester, both ambulance-wise and fire-wise. This is the utility truck for Mohegan. That's followed by their antique Mac apparatus that was actually in service in Mohegan for many years. I know 2 weeks ago it was up in Lake George. Another antique apparatus up Mount Mohegan. Another Class A pumper from Mohegan Fire District. They operate out of 4 fire stations out there. They're unpaid drivers, and the rest is all volunteer. This is their fire police vehicle. These are the guys that get out there and direct traffic and keep it safe from the public. The ambulance corps is the Mohegan Volunteer Fire Association. They have split from the fire department and now they're on their own. The music makers. Fire Department, led by Chief Sean Keeler. The Chief's vehicles from Putnam Valley. I stated before, all these outfits are always looking for volunteers. Just contact wherever your local community is. Contact a fire department, your ambulance corps. They'd be happy to accommodate you.
Happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July!
The truck is awful big, and the reason is it's carrying a lot of weight.
Happy 4th of July!
Have an antique ambulance here, 1962 Cadillac. That's what most of our ambulances looked like back in the 50s and 60s.
Happy 4th of July!
And this is the new modern version of the ambulances that we now use. We now have a group of antique cars. These are the cars you've seen on the road during the 50s, 60s, and I see one here that's even before that. The Chevy Malibu's here. Malibu convertible. Ford. Model A. There's a Ford Thunderbird. Looks like about a 56, 57. It's followed by a 57 Chevrolet. This is a classic model for Chevrolet. Here's a Plymouth. This is an old Corvair. That was one with an engine in the back. It's air-cooled, not water-cooled. This is a Fairlane Ford. Your Ford trucks. That's the way they look if you go. Here comes another Chevy convertible. I'd like to thank all the contingency who bringing their little cars. The Road Knights have been around this city for back in the 1960s. It was formed by 2 or 3 gentlemen, and it's still going today. Get in the parade. Yeah, before them. I'm urging our politicians to get back in the parade before this next contingency. Contingency with the ponies, just hold up a minute. I want to let the politicians go in front of you. While we're waiting for this to reform, On behalf of the Peekskill Fire Department July 4th Committee, we would like to thank the citizens of Peekskill and our surrounding communities for their support of our efforts to host this great parade and tonight's fireworks. To those who participated in our parade today, and those that provided services for today's event. One being Revolutionary Auto Body, who supplies our reviewing stand. It's free of charge, and we appreciate that. And don't forget, if you see the guys out with the fill the boot, please accommodate them. They're out there to pay for your parade and your fireworks. This is the Manitou Pony Club. They're in our parade every year. Mrs. Dushin is the one in charge, and usually she's in the back with the bucket, but tonight she isn't. She has help. That's moving on up. Again, thank you for coming to our parade. We thank you, and tonight, don't forget, fireworks, Riverfront Green, around 9:30. Everybody is invited to attend. Again, thank you. Have a happy 4th of July. The weather has been great for us after what we've had all week. Just a little humid, but we can get through that. Again, stay safe today, and don't forget tonight.